Hello, you fabulous people. It's Tea Time with Tia. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I just want to share some words of hopefully wisdom for you all. And this is in reference to being in one particular location, but your promise is in another. As you can see, you cannot see me. And this is how it is for a lot of people. You cannot see the promise. You know why? You're not in the right location. For an example, there was a time a long time ago I was looking at a particular apartment that I really liked, and I was determined that that would be the one I wanted. So I went on ahead and went through the process of getting it. However, I just believed because I um, wanted it and it fit my budget that obviously the Lord was with me on that. And I remember praying about it, but I can't say that I went on in and really asked the Lord on how he felt about this particular apartment. Because, again, sometimes when things just work out a certain way, our human nature can assume, those of us who are in Christ Jesus, we can assume that it must be the Lord, right? Well, what happened was, although I loved it, the style of it, everything about that apartment, I was so happy about. Oh my goodness. It couldn't have been any better than what I had desired. However, one thing I learned from the situation is that God always have better desire for me than I have for myself. So I learned to actually relax, and regardless of what I desire, I know that God always has better. So therefore, I just, relax knowing it's going to be okay as long as He's in control of my life. Now, I did love the apartment, but I did not have the peace of the Lord as long as I was living there. So, when the time was up for me to move, and I went to the Lord and asked Him where He wanted me to live, because obviously, I didn't have the peace of Him where was staying. And so, although I finished the term, I didn't renew it because, again, it was something that I had to seek the Lord about. And fortunately for me, He did allow me to know that there was another place He had that was better for me. And once I actually went through the process of getting that particular apartment, it was interesting when I found out that that same apartment that the Lord had better for me had sat there almost to the full year duration that I was in the other apartment where I had no peace. And interesting enough, I can say that, oh my goodness, again, interestingly enough, the new location, I have so much peace from the Lord. It just made no sense to me how I was having something that I thought was good for me without the peace of the Lord versus seeking the Lord for what He had, finding out it was much better than what I wanted for myself. Imagine that. I didn't see the promise because I was in the wrong location. Just like you cannot see me, but you can hear me. So think about that. Are you a follower of Christ, but you are not having peace in your current situation? Well, why don't you seek the Lord and ask Him to give you direction? If you follow His direction, you shall have the peace that only He gives when you're in His will. And until the next time you sit with me, Yahweh bless you. Enjoy your tea.